My beloved brothers and sisters, many of us exhaust our hearts chasing what we think we deserve: approval, love, success, peace, forgetting that nothing written for us can ever miss us. When you rush life, you rob yourself of the beauty of Allah's perfect timing. What is meant for you will arrive without force, without begging, and without you losing yourself in the process. Allah sees every effort you make, every tear you hide, and every prayer you whisper in silence. He knows what you need, when you need it, and how it should come to you. So instead of stressing over outcomes, surrender your worries to Him and keep walking with patience and trust. When you stop chasing and start trusting, something incredible happens. Allah begins to deliver what your heart has been praying for in ways more beautiful than you could ever imagine. What is written for you will never miss you. What Allah has written for you is already secured by His wisdom long before you begin to worry about it. Nothing meant for your life is wandering lost, and nothing destined for your heart is confused about where to find you. Even when your path feels uncertain, Allah's decree is moving with precision. What feels delayed to you is perfectly timed with divine knowledge. Your role is not to panic, but to trust. What is written does not arrive late, and it never arrives early. It arrives exactly when your heart is ready to receive it without being harmed by it. Many hearts suffer because they believe effort alone controls outcomes. They push, chase, and exhaust themselves, thinking if they slow down, they will miss their chance. But Allah teaches us that no one outruns their destiny, and no one falls behind it either. What is written for you does not depend on anxiety or force. It depends on Allah's command. When you realize this, your heart begins to rest. You understand that striving is required, but desperation is not. What is yours will reach you even if you walk calmly. Sometimes Allah delays what you want because receiving it too early would break you. Your heart may desire something deeply, but Allah sees what that desire would do to your faith, your character, and your peace. Delay is not denial. Delay is preparation. Allah strengthens you quietly so that when what is written arrives, it adds to your life instead of destroying it. What comes too soon can overwhelm, but what comes at the right time heals and builds. What is written for you may not arrive in the shape you imagined. You may expect ease, but it comes through struggle. You may expect clarity, but it comes through confusion first. Allah often delivers blessings wrapped in lessons. This does not mean the blessing is wrong. It means the blessing is being protected. Allah reshapes your heart so that when you receive what is written, you receive it with wisdom instead of arrogance. Many people fear missing out in life. They compare their timelines, their success, their relationships, and their growth to others. But comparison blinds the heart to divine planning. Allah did not write one life for everyone. He wrote a unique journey for each soul. What is written for you is not delayed because someone else received something first. It is delayed because your path requires a different unfolding. When you trust this, envy fades and peace enters. There are moments when it feels like doors keep closing, even when your intentions are pure. In those moments, Allah is not rejecting you, He is redirecting you. What is written for you sometimes requires protection from the wrong doors. If every door opened, you would walk into what harms you without realizing it. Allah closes paths not to deprive you, but to guide you toward what will truly serve your soul. What is written for you cannot be taken by anyone else. No person can steal your portion, your love, your success, or your peace. If something left your life, it was never yours to keep. Allah does not make mistakes in distribution. He gives with justice, mercy, and wisdom. Believing this frees the heart from resentment and fear. You stop competing and start trusting. Sometimes what is written for you is being built while you feel stuck. You think nothing is happening, but Allah is arranging details you cannot see. Conversations are being aligned. Hearts are being changed. Circumstances are being prepared. Silence does not mean inactivity. Divine work often happens quietly. When it finally appears, it feels sudden to you, but it was never sudden to Allah. You may feel behind in life, watching others move forward while you wait. But waiting does not mean stagnation. Waiting under Allah's command is growth in patience, humility, and trust. These qualities are not delays, they are investments. when what is written finally arrives, it stays because it was built on a strong foundation of faith. What is written for you will meet you where you are meant to be, not where you are rushing to go. Sometimes Allah slows you down to keep you safe. Sometimes He redirects you so you arrive with a healed heart instead of a broken one. The journey itself is part of the gift. If you skip it, you miss the strength you need to carry what is coming. There are prayers you made that felt unanswered, but Allah did not ignore them. Some prayers are answered immediately, some later, and some in a completely different form. What is written for you often comes as the answer you needed, not the answer you demanded. With time, your heart understands why Allah chose mercy over speed. Fear tells you that if you do not act now, you will lose everything. Faith tells you that if Allah wills something for you, it will reach you no matter what. Between fear and faith, the heart must choose where to stand. When you choose faith, anxiety loosens its grip. You stop fighting time and start walking with it. What is written for you does not require you to compromise your values or destroy your peace. Anything that demands you lose yourself to keep it was never meant for you. Allah's gifts arrive with dignity. They do not humiliate you or drain your soul. When something is truly written for you, it fits naturally into your life. Allah often removes things you wanted because they would have blocked what you needed. At the time, removal feels cruel. Later, it feels like mercy. What is written for you cannot enter while your hands are full of what was never meant to stay. Letting go is sometimes the final step before receiving. Even your mistakes do not cancel what Allah has written. They may delay you, humble you, or teach you, but they do not erase divine decree. Allah's mercy is larger than your failures. What is written for you moves forward even when you stumble. This realization brings hope instead of shame. What is written for you will arrive with peace in your heart, not chaos. You will not feel the need to force it, explain it, or defend it. It will make sense emotionally and spiritually. That calm feeling is often the sign that something is truly from Allah. There will come a time when you look back and see how perfectly everything was arranged. The delays, the losses, the waiting, and the redirections will all connect. What once felt like confusion will look like guidance. What once felt like deprivation will look like protection. Your job is not to control the ending. Your job is to walk with sincerity, patience, and trust. Keep your heart clean, your intentions pure, and your reliance firm on Allah. Destiny does not ask for your panic, it responds to your faith. And when what is written for you finally arrives, you will realize it could not have come sooner or later. It came exactly when it was meant to, because Allah never misses. His timing never fails, and what is written for you will never miss you. Even when your heart feels tired of waiting, what Allah has written continues moving toward you without pause. The soul grows restless when it forgets that divine timing is never idle. While you are counting days, Allah is shaping outcomes. While you are worrying about tomorrow, He is already preparing the moment when your heart will finally rest. Nothing in your life is drifting without purpose. Even the seasons of uncertainty carry meaning only Allah fully understands. Many people struggle because they believe the absence of something means its end. But in Allah's plan, absence is often the beginning of something greater. He removes what would have distracted your heart from what is meant to stay. When something does not happen, it is not because your destiny failed you. It is because Allah is guiding you towards something your soul is not yet ready to receive. Your heart may want answers now, but Allah gives them when your faith is strong enough to hold them without breaking. Some truths arrive too early and damage the soul. Some blessings, if delivered too soon, become burdens instead of mercy. Allah delays because He loves you, not because He has forgotten you. There is a hidden beauty in waiting with trust. It softens arrogance, strengthens patience, and deepens reliance. The longer the wait, the sweeter the arrival. What comes after struggle carries a different taste of gratitude, one that transforms the heart and keeps it close to Allah. What is written for you is not competing with anyone else's life. It is uniquely shaped for your journey, your wounds, your hopes, and your purpose. Allah does not recycle destinies. Each soul walks a path crafted by divine knowledge. When you accept this, comparison loses its power over you. Sometimes your heart aches because you thought something was meant for you and it left. But what left made room for something better, aligned with your future. Allah does not subtract without intending to add something greater. Loss is often the quiet beginning of something you cannot yet imagine. There are moments when you feel lost in between chapters. The past no longer holds you, but the future has not yet revealed itself. That space is not empty. It is where Allah strengthens your heart, clears your vision, and prepares your soul for what is next. When what is written for you is approaching, life often becomes uncomfortable. Old patterns break. Familiar supports fade. The heart feels unsettled. These are signs of transformation, not destruction. Allah shakes your world to rebuild it stronger. Fear whispers that you will miss your chance. Faith answers that Allah never misses His. When you choose faith, your heart stops racing against time and begins walking with peace. What is written for you may require you to become someone new. Your old habits, thoughts and attachments may not survive the next chapter. Allah reshapes you because the version of you today cannot carry the weight of the blessings coming tomorrow. There are prayers you made that are still traveling toward their answer. They are not forgotten. They are simply waiting for the moment when their arrival will heal you, not overwhelm you. Sometimes Allah allows you to struggle longer because He is building endurance. The soul that has endured deeply knows how to value what it receives. Ease after patience transforms the heart. What is written for you cannot be delayed by mistakes, but it can be refined by them. Every error becomes a lesson that prepares you for your destiny. Nothing in your life is wasted. When you finally receive what Allah has written for you, you will understand why every door before it had to close. The pieces will fit in ways your heart could not see while it was hurting. What is written for you arrives with a sense of belonging. Your heart recognizes it. It feels right, even if it came after great pain. Allah does not give you what you want at the cost of your soul. He gives you what your soul needs, even if your heart resists it at first. When the weight becomes heavy, speak to Allah. He hears the ache in your heart. Every whisper of patience is recorded. Every tear of trust is rewarded. The moment will come when waiting ends. The heart will look back and thank Allah for the delays, the detours, and the distance from what was never meant to stay. And you will realize that what is written for you did not miss you. It arrived exactly when your heart was finally strong enough to hold it. Patience prepares the heart for what's coming. Patience is not simply waiting while life passes by. It is the quiet strength that grows inside the heart when you trust Allah even when nothing seems to be moving. Every moment of patience reshapes the soul, teaching it how to carry tomorrow's blessings with humility, gratitude, and wisdom. Without patience, the heart would break under the weight of what is coming. Allah delays not to